Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Naomi, and let's dream about beauty. In today's video, I have a Shop My Stash week number 2 for you. So I'm going to summarize my thoughts and feelings about my makeup that I've been using for the past week in my first Shop My Stash. And then I'll go on and I'll choose the products for my week number 2 Shop My Stash the coming week. So I had a lot of fun with my Shop My Stash this week. It was nice to use some of my makeup that I hadn't used before or that I don't use very often. This week I'm purposefully trying to pick out products that I've never used before because I do have a makeup collection that is not as well used as I would like. Anyhow, I hope that you enjoy the video. Thank you so much for coming by, and let's get to it. Okay, so here we are with my Shop My Stash from last week, and I'm just going to quickly go through and tell you guys what I think. The Huda Beauty Nude Light, I used it briefly for this transition color right here. I think it's a very pretty palette. I haven't used it too much other than just that transition shade, but I was happy with that and I look forward to using it more. I used the cranberry mini palette, or the cranberry palette from Natasha Denona. I liked it. I used this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade. The only one I didn't use was this one. I had a hard time blending this one, but it might have been because I was using a different technique than I usually do. So I'll be interested to use this one when I am using it in a way that I'm more familiar with. So, but otherwise, very pretty. I used my new Too Faced Razzle Dazzle palette, and this is what it looks like. I loved it. This color here was everything I thought it would be, and I look forward to using it more. I loved the Mercury Retrograde from Huda Beauty. This is a beautiful palette. I didn't have any problems with it, and this shadow here called Mercury is probably a top 10 in my collection. It is so beautiful, and the camera doesn't do justice to it, so I'm looking forward to creating many more beautiful looks. This one I had a little bit of problems with. I think it's more of a topper shade, and there's not a lot of, hardly any opacity to it. It's just a lot of sparkly glitter, and it's quite powdery. But if you had a fairly tacky surface for it to adhere to, and you were just trying to transform a shade, it might be quite pretty. So I'll use it in that way down in the future. The Tarteist Pro Remix. I love this palette. It's very beginner friendly, I believe, because it just has a couple of your transition shades, a light sort of tan brown matte and a lighter beige matte, and then you can just do whatever you want on the lid. Colorful and or neutral, so it's very easy to use, and I didn't have any problems, and I thought that the shimmers worked really well. The Saharan 2 by Juvia's. This one really took me out of my comfort zone. I got quite a warm look out of it that I'm not used to, but everyone around the house seemed to like the look, and the day that I filmed it I had to trash it because I didn't get any audio out of my video. But I look forward to using it more, and all of the shades worked really well. So yeah, I had really good luck with all the eyeshadow palettes that I chose this week, and I had a lot of fun trying them out. I liked this Kaja blush stamp. I wish I had it in more colors. This one is quite pink, and but I enjoyed it, and I do enjoy using a cream blush. In the video I filmed yesterday, I did some cream contour blush and highlight underneath my foundation, and I used this there, and I thought that it was really pretty as it peeked through the foundation. So this makes me want to try more cream blushes, and actually I put in an order with Sephora and they're sending me my birthday gift this month, and one of the Milk makeup blush sticks is coming in that little set that you get for your birthday from Milk Makeup, so I'm excited to try that. Anyhow, so I like this. This is something I use all the time. I don't really know why it's in my Shop My Stash. It should probably just be part of what I use regularly. So, but I really love it. It's a great contour. I like this blush. It's got a lot of pigment to it, so you need to go in lightly. I just find that the color of it is quite particular, and it isn't going to look good with a lot of different eyeshadow looks. You kind of need something quite pink, as you'll see that I did today later on. And yeah, so not my favorite blush that I have, but I like it. I really like these blushes from Tarte. I think it's a very cool concept. And I like that it gives you, you get 3 different options in one blusher kind of thing, in one unit that closes up easily. And I didn't have any problems using the blush. I thought it was really good. Oops, Naomi, stop bonking the camera. This powder is fine. It wasn't extraordinary. I didn't notice anything bad about it. What I liked about it was it has a very nice smell. I think I'm going to give it to my daughter though, because I don't see myself using it. And she loves anything that smells like coconuts. And she probably could use a new setting powder, so. And she's watching me film, so I just handed it to her and she's celebrating. Woohoo! This new highlighter that I got called Smoke and Whistles from ColourPop is very nice. I'm surprised with how frosty it looks, considering that it looks like it would be quite peachy. It's very beautiful and I love it very much. This RMS Beauty cream highlighter called Living Luminizer is great. It's beautiful under the foundation, so I'm going to continue using it that way. So happy to have discovered in my collection that I had something I like so much. This Art Deco contouring little doodad. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having my money back for this. It looked bigger, that's what she said, when I ordered it. And I don't know, it's just nothing extraordinary, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just really, I mean, I guess it would be good for traveling, but I don't know if it's really kind of the contour shade I like. But maybe it would be better in the summertime when I'm a little more tanned. So I'm going to keep trying it, see what I think of it. And then you've got the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This is a nice little single. I have also the big Park Avenue Princess palette. I didn't mind this. Didn't think it was extraordinary, but it was fine. Glazed Donut from Ofra is a beautiful highlighter. I like all Ofra highlighters pretty much. I don't have anything in my collection I don't like, and I do love very frosty toned highlighters, so this is right up my street. And yeah, I knew I'd like it. I did. This bronzer, I didn't use the blush on this side, I just pulled it out for the bronzer. I love it. It goes on so nicely, it blends so nicely, it's such a nice color for me. I'm going to use this a whole bunch more. And that's the bronzer, it's a bronzer and blush duo from Pacifica. The Peach Perfect powder, I love this. It minimizes my pores beautifully. I just wish that it mattified me for longer, but it is gorgeous. The Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. It goes on really nicely and it looks super pretty. My only complaint is that it doesn't keep me matte for any length of time whatsoever. And the oils do break down the foundation quite a little bit, so that I not only look greasy, but I do look a little mottled, I guess the word might be. And yeah, it doesn't look so pretty. But if you were just wearing this out for an evening, I recommend it. This gloss is nothing to write home about. Los Angeles, it's a gloss. It's from Smashbox, X the Head Witch. It's fine. This liquid lip, ColourPop and Zoella, is good. I like it. I love this liquid lip from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a metallic liquid lip, which I like, and it is beautiful. It goes on well. Oops, you're not supposed to be in there. I love this lip gloss. This is a really nice, inexpensive option. It's the Essence Shine Shine Shine. This is beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's quite opaque. It's a great color for my cool toned makeup looks that I like so much. I didn't mind this. This is the Melted Matte formula from Too Faced, and it's in the color Queen Bee. I liked it. And I love Stila's formula, the liquid lip formula, so I knew I'd like this. This is in Perla. Okay, so now we're going to go around the room and we'll pick out my new Shop My Stash. Okay, so now let's choose what we're going to use. So what my theme is for this week is I would like to use palettes that I have not used before. So believe it or not, I have had the Norvina palette for a few months and I actually have never used it. So I'm going to use the Norvina palette. I have my stack of the Zodiac mini palettes. So I have all 12 of them, except one of them is just somewhere else right now. And I am going to use the Sagittarius palette. I've never used that. My daughter's going to be mad at me because she likes to put these in rainbow order, and yeah, I messed it up. Sorry, Kennedy. Okay, so that's 2 eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to pull out Huda Beauty's Rose Gold Palette Remastered. I've had this for a few months and I have never used this. I've swatched it, but I've never used it. So that's 3 eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so over here we also have Hourglass. So I'm going to pull out my Hourglass palette, and I'm going to pull out, this is something new that I got in a BoxyCharm I have never used, and it's the Natasha Denona Glow. So I'm going to use, oops, oh my god, I almost dropped it. Heart Attack City. Okay, so now the other thing I'm going to use that I haven't used before is this soft pink Soul Body and Face highlighter. So that looks super pretty, I think, very soft and romantic and spring-like. Oops, how is this supposed to go? Okay, so let's move over to where my other palettes are. Okay, so on the top shelf here, we've got a few. Let me see, I already have 3. I'd like to pull out maybe 5. So which one do I want to use? I think I'm going to pull out one of these Kaleidos palettes. In particular, I'm going to use the Futurism 3 Astro Pink. This one's so pretty. I've never used it though, so I'm looking forward to using it. And I am going to use, just looking down a little bit to where my singles are, way down there. I'm going to use my singles palette that I put together, that I called Blue Depths. Are you focusing? Hello, hello camera, wake up. I think that looks really pretty, so I'm excited to give that a try. So that's 5 eyeshadow palettes. Let's see. I think I'll take one more. This is a new one I haven't tried. This is the Hip Dot Boss's Beauty palette. I just got this as an add-on with my, I think my BoxyCharm a couple months ago, so I'll give that one. Put that one in my Shop My Stash. Okay, so that's it for eyeshadows. Now let's go over and look at blushes, bronzers, and highlights. Okay, so when I was doing my Shop My Stash last week, I forgot to show the top rack here, and I have used everything up here, so nothing there is new or brand new other that I haven't used. So going down, let's see, we'll start with bronzer drawer. Just trying to think. I don't think that there are any bronzers in here that I have not used. Oh, there is. So we'll put this one in. This one is from Lovecraft Beauty. This is what it looks like. It has nothing else on it except Lovecraft Beauty, so I don't know the color. But yeah. So this I will put in. So I'll have to remember that because I've got a bronzer in the Hourglass palette, so, and a blush. So let's okay, so this is one I haven't used that is fairly new. This is the Becca Glow Glaze Stick. So it's kind of like a cream highlighter, so I'll use this. Let's see. Oh, I've never used this one. This is the Artist Couture Purple Dream Diamond Glow Powder, so I'll give that a try. It's a loose highlighter. And all of these other ones I think I've used. What's this one? Oh, I have not used that one, so I'll give that one a try. From Nomad. It's called Kiss of Sun Highlighter in Balmoral Beach. So I'll give that one a try. That should be good. And then for blush, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to find a different drawer for my highlighter soon. I'm running out of room. I will take this one. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, so that looks pretty. It's got kind of a neutral, very neutral color blush and then a pinkier one. And then a highlighter on the top. I haven't used that. What else have I not used in here? I have not used, oh no, I used that. This is my NARS, what's it called? Dual Intensity Blush. I have used that. Let's say there's, this is a mini NARS Orgasm that I have never used. You can see there that it's new, so I will give that a try. So that's, and then I'm going to pull out a face palette too, if there's one I haven't used. I don't know if there is one I haven't used. Let's see, maybe there's one more blush I haven't used. I want to try that one. Let me see if I use this one. I don't think I've used this one. If I did, it was a long time ago and I don't remember at all. Caribbean Coral. So, or Caribbean, however you want to say it. Caribbean. Okay, so that's good for that. I don't have any powders that I have never used. All of them I use regularly, so I'm not going to bother with pulling a powder into my collection. Oh, I know what I could put in. This is new. These were on sale on Sephora and I got it a couple weeks ago. Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Palette. So I'll put that into my Shop My Stash for face palettes. So, and of course, as I mentioned before, I don't, oh, foundation. Let's see what foundation we're going to put in. I have two here. My L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and I will put those in. I quite like these. And after a week of using one that I didn't love so much, I'm looking forward to using one that I like a little better. Okay, so let's stop here and collect our thoughts, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so here is this little container. I'm going to pick the Jeffree Star. This is in Ryland. I'm going to take the Stila in Backy. I'm going to use the Ofra. This is the Ofra Madison Miller. Oh, it's in the color Oh My Rai Rai. So that's 3. And then for lip gloss, I'm going to use this one from BH Cosmetics. Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale, and I will take out this one by Milani. And then I'm going to take one. I'm going to take my, let's see, which one have I not used? I think the only one here I haven't used is maybe this one. It's a Sorry Not Sorry from Real Her, and the color is a rose pink. Oh, that looks pretty, and it's never been used. So that gives me 2 lip glosses, 3 liquid lips, and a bullet lipstick. Maybe 1 more lip gloss. I know. Dang nabbit. I know, I have a real potty mouth, don't I? I'm gonna use this one from Pat McGrath. I don't think I've used this. This is a lip gloss. Okay, Okay, so I'm going to put everything together in my Shop My Stash tray, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is everything all set up. I realized that I don't think I showed you the inside of this palette, the Hip Dot Boss Beauty. So I'll just pull that one out and show it to you. So that one's quite pretty. Some interesting colors that aren't exactly in my comfort zone. And I don't think I showed you the Zodiac Sagittarius. Ooh, this one's pretty. So that'll be fun to use. And I guess you all know what the Norvina one is, so I'm not going to, oops, let me stop bonking the camera. And then this one, Astral Pink. It looks brand new because it is. Well, it's not brand new, but I guess I've had it more like 3 months maybe. Okay, so that's everything. So this is my new Shop My Stash for this coming week. And yeah, I'll just take you and film the outro and say goodbye. Hi, so here we are about to say goodbye. I hope that you enjoyed my Shop My Stash. I hope that you're excited to see videos this week of the products that I'm going to use. I know I'm excited to get my hands into the pretty little things that I picked out. As always, time is our most precious resource, and when you spend some of your time, your precious resource, with me, I really appreciate it. I hope wherever in the world you are, day or night, that you're well, that you're healthy, and that you're happy. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you'll come back for more. Thanks and take care.